This is what I like to call a statutory dance, meaning the the regulations are, basically describe how someone qualifies as a O-1 beneficiary, if you will. Um, so the O-1 visa is divided into two: the O-1A, which is a visa for those individuals with extraordinary abilities in the sciences, um, education, business, and athletics. The O-1B, on the other hand, is for people in the arts, motion pictures, and television. So, depending on what the field of expertise is, then you decide whether you go on O-1A or O-1B. Now, um, there are, depending on the field of expertise that a person has, um, that's when you decide to, that's when you, in the first that you decide what your field is. Then, as I explained in the first episode, the critical part is to narrow down the person's field as much as possible. So the narrower you can make the field, the higher the chances are to get an O-1 visa. So, for example, if you say I'm an expert in AI, that's not narrow enough. I mean, you can have potentially millions of people who qualify for that. But if you say I'm an expert in developing this type of language or this type of, there may only be like 5 or 10 people. That's the goal. And this applies to both O-1As and O-1B. So in short, the O-1 category is for people who possess extraordinary abilities, but at the same time, extraordinary ability does not mean this unattainable level of expertise. It's just um, it's a way. I mean, it's a way to show how a person, based on a number of criteria, depending on whether the person decides to go with an O-1A or O-1B, does. So again, this is why I want to emphasize that no matter which route you decide to take, working with competent and experienced counsel is critical, because the person may be extremely experienced in its field, but at the end of the day, it comes to an immigration lawyer to put together a great petition. So I hope that answers the question.